Now the obvious issue for Hanwha Life is that these are two separate compositions. We have an Ethereal Ari, and Poppy kind of does both, which is one plan. But there's no flash anymore. Zeka, not that close to level 6. Delight doesn't have Hex Flash either. I think they're trying again. Woo.
I mean, with Ignite and Flash, like, if Delight hits him into a wall, then yeah, he's dead. Speaking of which, Faker walks up, and the exact thing that I just said comes to life.
There's an angle where you flash and the Poppy ends up just dying. So then I would be like, okay, if you try to play for that, it doesn't work, that's fine. But you didn't have flash! It was right in front of you! He is.
Gotta gas up the teammates, you know. Even though Zeka didn't show a lot of emotion, that's fine. Peanut is going to be in a lot of trouble here, as he does not have flash anymore. Trying to give this kill over to Doran maybe, but one more wins a war and he does go down. Okay, trying to go untargetable once again as in goes Faker, and finally they take him down. Owner picks up the mark, as it looks like that's what they wanted by the end of it all. Viper's
not
like,
interacting.
You know what I do? I attack the minions, and I use my skills on the enemies, and then I back, and then I do it again. I'll see you at 225.
When he becomes a real champion. That when it comes to the range, the fact that if you get enough marks on Kindred, mostly the Senna, is gonna reach a point where she's a big issue. I also do think that ever since they did all the rounds of nerfs to Smolder, well, not a prio, but he does have his ultimate, as Zeka is just on his way.
Just walking.
Yeah, I thought that
Faker gets there first, I think, with his ult.
It's pretty close. Zeka can also use the first instance of his ult. I think they're going to arrive around the same time. If Hanwha Life played a little slow.
Well, there's the equalizer. It's a good one, but the Poppy ult is even better as they go all in onto one target. Down goes Owner, and the smite goes the way of Peanut, and now this is really rough times for the side of T1 as in goes Peanut, but there's no damage follow-up, and Zeka still on the chase. He's going to hit the charm again. As there you go, another kill goes over to Zeka, and already the snowball is beginning for Hanwha Life Esports. Yeah, Poppy. Huh, she deserves more respect.
Okay, T1, Doran TPing in, level 11, does have the equalizer, level 2. Poke is good here.
Yeah, I mean, they're zoning them away.
Nice.
Doesn't really look like Hanwha are set up for contesting this very well. So that is going to be the Rift Herald going over to T1. It is an Ornn getting some free time at the bottom lane. Just importantly, going to get those levels we keep talking about.
One of my biggest pet peeves with Ornn.
Here on a Zeka, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
You have the Herald.
He's getting some good positioning.
Zeka and Delight playing very respectful here, going to take down the Rift.
Delight still has his.
So that's soul point for Ornn and Smolder. 18 minutes. I just keep repeating myself, but nothing else is happening.
Are we gonna get the return of Doomer Chronicler?
No,
it's such a rare skin.
That was dark times. we're not going back to that.
It was today.
We're not going back to that.
It happened earlier.
Valdez, I am a different man now.
He's changed.
I've changed. I've given up that life.
He's come to terms with.
When it comes to playing out games from positions like this, is quite as slow and steady.
Yeah,
oh my God, he's going in.
The charm is gonna miss, but it doesn't matter. He's so tanky. He's Ari. Look at his star. He's just dead. It's just a one-on-one solo bolo from Zeka. And
it's cooked.
Faker, you can't flash with the taunt anymore.
No.
Oh, not Doomer Chronicler.
It's done. It's done. Oh.
Okay, he's just unlocking Hex Flash. He doesn't have Hex Flash. He is gonna knock away.
It's not done. We're so bad.
The ultimate down. But guess what, guys? There's no objective outside of the Otacon. Now they're gonna engage though. On to Peanut.
Yeah.
He's dead. P1. Looking for the objective. Zeka still here.
No Doomer Chronicler, baby. Let's go. They got Otacon.
We might have a little series.
They're getting big backs. They are coming back and fighting for that soul point. Don't look at Smolder stacks.
No, not important.
Don't do it.
Not important.
Faker, stop giving him more stacks.
It's okay. He stopped him at 224.
It wouldn't have mattered, right? Like, he's going to hit it anyway. I know. We're playing it up.
It's okay, Doomer Chronicler. We'll make it through this together.
He's not real.
They're just going for the mid turret. And Carry is not. Yeah, he's not going to do anything about that. No Demolish proc. Yes, Demolish proc. They will get it.
More of that poke hits. They're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, Zeus not really able to make his way in. Equalizer now going to do a little bit of damage. More of a zoning equalizer than anything else.
A little bit.
Yeah, Zeus did walk back over it. Faker in a rough spot, but he will be okay. In goes Zeka, though. Gonna get the charm here on the owner. Nice amount of poke from them. Even the Smolder helping out of that. And now they just turn on the Guma and Doran, who are left out to dry by the team as everybody else was running away. That's gonna be that early pick. Charm not gonna hit fear from Zeka, but you know what is really gonna hit hard? Orange Smolder with Infernal Soul at 25 minutes into the game.
I'm done coping. No more cope.
Doomer Chronicler's back.
This game is done.
Wow.
I swear,
Chronicler.
if Hanwha Life somehow lose
You're a
this,
changed man today. I don't know what to
I
say.
will believe.
That's crazy. We're getting a little engaged here. Owner very, very low. And he ult in from Peanut as Doran's so low. Get a nice ult away as Zeus, though, is pretty deep. Delight as well, getting chunked out. But the damage from Zeka and Viper is just so gigantic. And even Zeus is still here. Gonna get the Naga, but it's a little bit too deep. Look at the health bars at T1. Might be like 5, 6K ahead.
Yeah, once Zeka gets his...
Little flank.
Oh, little flank.
Little flankaroo. They didn't go in on that. Guma's alone, and the flank. Who's flanking who? What is this?
Is that Pool Bay?
I guess so. Except it's Faker, actually. He's might just die to Peanut alone. Maybe he used them aggressively.
Maybe like very early on.
Yeah.
Well, might do that here.
Well, Charm's gonna miss, but Carrier's not in fight anymore. Still gonna try to get in there. He doesn't have
Owner, you gotta get this.
Yeah, Equalizer comes down. Owner knocked away. And now they can just smite it down, easy peasy. There it goes as, yeah. That's a Baron now over to the side of Hanwha Life Esports. They get it for free.
We can dream. There are two wolves inside me, Veldis. They're fighting each other.
Yeah.
Come on, T1.
All right, well, they're on vision.
Light. Look at the poke.
The damage already coming in onto this Elder. TP is going to be pretty straight up. Poke goes down onto Doran. Zeka's got an angle, but he's spotted. And it's getting lower and lower. Bomb will be called, and in goes Zeka. Gonna hit the charm on that back line, and Doran's almost already dead. As Owner throws in the ult, we got the Galio over the top. Delight might be in some trouble, but Owner's already dead. As the jungler goes down for T1, and they don't have a fight afterwards. In goes the Nefiri. Peanut just hunting them down like the Nefiri you would expect. And it was over a long time ago, but Hanwha Life gonna put the nail in that coffin and take down this Elder Drake.
No wave deep enough. Turret still standing. So the odds of an actual end right now, not really there. As are we just we're stalling it for? I kind of like that.
Yeah. Has that upgraded locket? I think that was the item we were looking at that had like 700 health.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh. It's way too much. And Faker going for the desperation flank. He'll be able to live, it looks like, but again, living at this point is still happening here. And the Ornhorn will be called just to force it underneath the turret. They're going to find Owner as the turn comes in, and he's not going to die because of his ult, but now he's going to die. Just a little bit after the fact. Hanwha Life Esports will be taking down this inhibitor turret and the inhibitor, and we'll be looking for the 2-0 here tonight in relatively simple fashion. Delight going to find another angle reminiscent of that level 4 gank that he got in mid lane onto Faker, which really started the snowball in this game. They don't quite have a wave, but they've got some little wolves to help out here. And it's just a done deal at this point. Got 10 seconds on Carrier, who won't be able to clear out the wave. So there you have it. 34 minutes, and Hanwha Life will take down T1 in 2-0 fashion. Not much to see here in the series, to be honest. We thought it was going to be closer. We thought it was going to be epic. But instead, Hanwha are just proving that they are the better team.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.